powerful space event just happened, one that holds both scientific meaning and deep spiritual importance. 2 days ago, Earth was hit by one of the strongest solar storms of this solar cycle, an X-2.7 class flare from sunspot AR 48-7, burst with such power that it caused radio blackouts across Asia, Europe, and parts of the Middle East. While scientists call this a space weather event, we know it is something much bigger, a multi-dimensional energy broadcast awakening the planetary grid and activating sleeping parts within human awareness. If you felt heart racing, trouble sleeping, sickness, ringing ears, strong emotions, heat waves, or sudden bursts of joy and clarity, know that you were responding to real and measurable energy events. These are not random problems. These are the physical effects of spiritual upgrade. Your body is reading the light frequencies delivered through this solar flare. You are not broken. You are being improved. What you feel is your nervous system adjusting to hold more light. Your DNA is unlocking ancient instructions. Your cell memory is being reorganized. Your energy field is releasing frequencies that no longer match the path ahead. Drink water with purpose. Breathe as if your breath connects dimensions, because it does. Lay on the earth and let her adjust you. Speak your truth even if it shakes, because every word spoken in alignment becomes a frequency stabilizer for others around you. Across the world, millions are now awakening not just in thought, but in their bodies to the truth that we are not just human. This solar flare acted as a group soul alarm clock, shaking us out of following the old system and awakening the next wave of star seeds, grid keepers, and light bearers. Some will awaken gently, others may awaken in chaos or emotional clearing. Some will suddenly remember lifetimes of service, others will feel like they are starting over. All are valid, all are sacred. This is your invitation to lead, not by preaching but by being, by anchoring steadiness, by being the mirror of what alignment looks and feels like. Be the signal, not the noise. We are being spiritually strengthened for continuing waves of solar activity in the coming weeks. As the summer solstice approaches in June, more light will stream through the galactic corridor, more veils will dissolve, more illusion will be revealed, not to destroy but to free. This is not the collapse, it is the correction, and what follows is not chaos, it is ascension, and yes, what follows is the rise. This event is not alone, it follows weeks of building magnetic pressure, solar flare surges, and plasma waves that have been increasing in frequency and strength since late April, and it will not be the last. What we are experiencing is a full energy gateway, aligned with cosmic and star cycles, that is speeding up Earth's shift into a fifth-dimensional frequency. Every time a solar flare reaches Earth, it delivers far more than radiation and charged particles. It delivers a quantum broadcast of encoded light data from the sun's multidimensional consciousness, known as the solar logo. These light-encoded waves carry packets of information that connect with the crystal structure of our bodies, triggering DNA activation, pineal gland awakening, and energy field adjustment. This data is not symbolic, it is real, touchable information stored in light particles, carrying geometric intelligence and multidimensional memory. These solar codes communicate with our bioenergy fields, especially for those who have been preparing for this stage of planetary ascension. If you have experienced symptoms like dizziness, sudden tiredness, heart beating fast, waves of emotion, clear dreams, or bursts of intuition, you are not breaking down, you are upgrading. The recent X-2.7 class flare functions like a galactic amplifier. It blasts through the lower density fields, dissolving stuck emotional patterns, outdated karma loops, and timelines that no longer match the Earth's rising frequency. It is a mass awakening signal. The veil of illusion is being burned away, revealing the sacred geometry of your true essence beneath. Arriving during a high-energy star corridor between the Jupiter-Uranus connection and the Scorpio full moon, this flare is more than disruptive energy. It is a key unlocking ancient remembrance for souls who are now ready to reclaim their light mission. What is rising within you is not random. It is a divine response to a celestial activation that was placed in your soul blueprint long before you incarnated. This is a global attunement, a frequency refinement, a mass spiritual defibrillation designed to wake us from the sleep of false timelines and speed up the embodiment of our fifth-dimensional self. And this is only the beginning. This solar flare did not arrive in a vacuum. It landed during a highly charged and rare celestial configuration, making its impact stronger on both the individual and planetary field. Most notably, the ongoing Jupiter-Uranus connection in Taurus, a once-in-a-lifetime star event, is transforming humanity's relationship with value, embodiment, and our connection to the Earth itself. This alignment is a massive energy amplifier, unlocking new paradigms of wealth, worthiness, and soul-rooted sovereignty. Layered on top of this is the Moon's passage through Scorpio, forming a tense opposition to Uranus. This dynamic stirs the emotional underground, shaking loose long-buried trauma, ancestral grief, and suppressed memories. Secrets rise to the surface. Karmic debris is illuminated, and both the internal and planetary grids respond with waves of emotional release and energy recalibration. It is not just that change is happening, it is that resistance to change is no longer sustainable. Pluto, now firmly rooted in Aquarius, continues its deep excavation of collective control systems, exposing the manipulation of information, technology, and societal structures that have kept humanity bound to lower frequency construct. At the same time, Saturn in Pisces is dissolving outdated spiritual dogmas, crumbling the illusion of separation and thinning the veil between the seen and unseen worlds. These archetypal titans are not acting separately, they are synchronized, and the solar flare is the ignition point that sends their messages reverberating through your consciousness, demanding action, alignment, and embodiment. This is why the energy feels so final, because it is. An era is closing. Old timelines are dissolved. Illusions are being dismantled in real time. What you are feeling in your body, your dreams, your intuition, is the collective birth into a new frequency field. This is not symbolic, it is energetic fact. And the only way forward is through fearless embodiment of your truest frequency. From a spiritual perspective, these solar storms are not threats. They are divine transmissions of cosmic intelligence. They function as multi-dimensional keys, encoded with vibrational instructions that awaken Earth's crystal grid and activate ancient spiritual architecture, embedded within the land, the collective memory, and your own cellular structure. For planetary grid workers, this flare was nothing short of a broadcasted signal from the sun itself, lighting up dormant portals across the globe. Ley lines buried beneath modern cities, sacred sites long silenced beneath oceans, temples lost to time. All of them are awakening with renewed codes of remembrance. If you felt magnetically drawn to certain locations, experienced an inner urge to move, travel, or revisit an ancestral place, you are being guided by Gaia herself. If your dreams have become more vivid, if you have heard names or seen symbols from civilizations long past, if you felt the rush of foreign yet familiar energies running through your body, this is your soul reactivating its mission. You are not imagining it. You are syncing with the planetary pulse. This is not preparation for new Earth. It is its initiation. The fifth-dimensional frequency is not a future potential. It is entering the field now through your nervous system, through your breath, through your most present choices. The solar event of June 11th was not random. It was a soul checkpoint, a vibrational assessment of your readiness to embody the next phase. What arose in you, be it fear, joy, grief, or fierce clarity, revealed what you are still carrying and what you are now free to leave behind. Timelines are no longer drifting. They are splitting rapidly. The energy is choosing. Consciousness is reorganizing. And every choice you make now echoes into the version of Earth you will inhabit next. This is the moment when embodiment becomes the practice. Not ideology, not waiting, but walking as the bridge between what is dissolving and what is emerging. The solar flare did not create chaos. It revealed where the structures were brittle. It exposed what must be realigned. Your role is to hold frequency, to witness what collapses and stay centered in truth, to bring breath, love, and coherence into every space you occupy. You are not simply watching the Earth ascend. You are participating in the mechanics of its transformation. Let this event serve as confirmation, not just that you are on the path, but that the path is now accelerating. Trust your body, trust your soul, trust the light even when it burns. This was not simply a flare, it was a multi-dimensional transmission calling your soul into full activation. We are in it now, vibration, and your alignment from this point forward is not only sacred, it is catalytic. If you feel the resonance of this message deep within, it means your next phase is already initiating. To support this integration and expansion, my New Earth and Fifth Dimensional ebooks are linked below. They are encoded tools to help you embody your mission and navigate the energetic terrain ahead. Your presence and support mean everything. Every like, share, and comment amplifies this signal across the collective grid and helps others awaken to their role. This is how we rise together. We will reconnect in the next transmission. Until then, stay awake, stay anchored, and never forget, the mission is real. You were born for this, and what's coming next will accelerate everything with reverence, purpose, and flame. The solar keepers of the new harmonic Earth.